Hey Jen, welcome to your first day of exercising. I found your gray thigh band and we're going to start by using it. So you're going to put the thigh band up and over your knees, not putting pressure on your knees at all. Stand hips width distance apart, look down, your feet are pointing forward. No matter how you walk, I want your feet to point forward. You're going to keep tension in your side of your hips, so we're not collapsing the knee in. And let's exaggerate. Standing up tall, stomach is tight, shoulders are back, head is over shoulders, shoulders are over hips, hips are where knees are, slight bend in the knees only. I'd like you to keep your stomach tight, pull your knees out and back in, kind of like that old jitterbug dance. Out to the side, back in. Feet are stable, flat on the ground to begin with. As you bring your knees out, feel a little bit of rolling outward onto your feet and then back in. If you want to add a little bit of muscular work for your feet, try to keep your big toes on the floor at all times, rolling out and rolling back in. The goal is just to feel it right in here. The next step we're going to do, though, is we're actually going to bend at our waist. Bring your weight behind you a little bit so that you can wiggle your toes. And I'm going to have you just hold here. So we're doing a lift up, put stress on that band, open your knees a little bit wider, sit back down into that tall bar stool, and back up. Down and up, down and up. And you should be feeling a nice burn right here in the glute muscles. These as well, if we get those connected, they'll help your walking stay strong and able. So let's work on some balance. Grab onto something. I don't want to get out of this computer view though. So grabbing onto something, try to bring a knee straight up and back down. Notice that your knee is not wobbling in though. Resist it by using these muscles to bring your leg up and down, up and down. Little bend in that standing leg though. Really work the hip muscles. And then straight down. Stabilize onto the other foot now. Hold on if you need to. See how I just automatically shifted over? I used no hip muscle at all. So I want to try to stay nice and stable and strong in here, like a straight line all the way down. Tightening everything in here. Stomach is tight. I start up on my toe and I come back down. So I'm just lifting my heel up and back down if I feel more stable. Stomach tight, a little weight shift, straight up and back down. Straight up, back down. So I am feeling the huge burn on my standing leg, really working the stability muscles. And then I'm thinking about my knee is going straight up and down, up to that shoulder as opposed to coming in. We don't want that. The next thing we're going to do is bring your legs wider than your shoulders. Make sure your toes are pointed forward again and straight down and back up. Stomach is tight. Shoulders are dropping straight down. No rotation at all. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. If you're feeling this at all in your back, little ones are just as fine. Down and up, down and up, down and up. Okay, so we've got a lot going here. The other thing, since I know you like to do the athlete side, is what we're going to do is stay as low of a squat that we can without feeling pressure on our back here. So no pressure on our back. We're staying a little bit squat and we're walking sideways. Step, step, touch, step, 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 touch, staying low. We're really building hip muscles. That's the part, if we build those up, a lot of your SI joint pain will disappear. So I'm staying as low as I can, stomach is tight, shoulders are back, trying to only feel the movement in here. Touch, girls do one more on each side, and then I'm gonna turn it off and I'll get a different piece of equipment. Round one. Let me take this off for the best of my ability before I face plant. See you in a second.